Oh my lord, I will have to say that this fight with Lycagon is getting super intense. I mean, now, yes, we get the reinforcements with Akitsu Akane and her little rabbit samurai friend. And Emul comes back, so that allows Sunraku to actually have some options as far as what to do against Lycagon other than the robot bird that he's been using. So yeah, I mean, I will have to say that their fight is getting intense, and it is definitely enlightening a few things. The fact that Sunraku was able to find out some secrets about Lycagon just through sheer battle, that honestly, they probably would have won already if they had like a full party. If they had a full party, actually had items prepared, planned out, you know, going against Lycagon, and essentially had like a raid team other than, you know, SLF Zoo, you know, actual planned raid team. Oh yeah, Lycagon would be absolutely dead. But nah, the fact that they are in this fight with less resources and trying to figure things out on the fly, yeah, I am looking forward to next week's episode, because this might actually be the next Colossi that they actually defeat. And if they don't defeat Lycagon, like Lycagon runs away, like there's, you know, say there's like, oh, there's only a time limit you could fight Lycagon, like the sun comes up or something, that would feel so bad because they worked so hard to get this far that, yeah, they definitely have to find some way to defeat Lycagon, because there's no way that they, even Sunraku's like, now that Emule's here, you know, he's got to go balls to the wall as a gamer. Like you said, as a gamer, when you're up against the odds, that's when you really shine. I was like, yes, sir, tell it to him. This last part, the climax, is gonna be absolutely insane. Now, we finally revealed the identity of Akitsu Akane, because I was like, you know, I'm just thinking as a regular character, but then once she starts saying, yeah, we played in other games, and then it's like, wait a minute, they know who Sunraku is outside of Shangri-La Frontier? It's like, who? And the fact that they revealed it was this character, which this character, it was such a, for lack of a better term, small part in the whole grand scheme of things in this anime thus far. The fact that this character, who, you know, Sunraku was like, you know what, let me play a different game. And he, you know, plays in this, and burp, as they say, for a little bit. And then, yeah, there was this exchange where he's kind of like training this person, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, you found a new bug, and okay, that's cool. And then he just goes back to Shangri-La. It was so small, I forgot all about it. But then to say, like, this is the exact same character that they're coming back after this moment, they really looked up to Sunraku that much. It was like, really? Okay, all right. I love it when, you know, something small, insignificant kind of wraps back around, and, you know, here it is, we're right back where we are. You already know a little bit about their character because you kind of met them before. Like, now they're fighting, Sunraku and them are fighting right now, so you might not be able to think about it. But if you remember a few episodes ago, before he went up against Lycagon, he was worried about Akitsu Akane as far as, you know, oh snap, this is someone else that may reveal the secret of Rabbit Zua, and oh, what are we gonna do? Now that she is submissive to Sunraku, it's like, oh, he doesn't have to worry about that. He could just basically imply like, hey, congratulations on getting here, keep it a secret, so don't share it. And then they're gonna be like, okay. So they already see Sunraku as a senpai, as a teacher, so he's made in the shade. He doesn't have to worry about anything. You know, he was so worried about this new player, but he's good now. After this episode, I started thinking about it. Her journey to get to this point is very similar to Sunraku's. Like, even he was like, dang, she's only level 43, and she got to this point where they're going to 50 Sia. Remember, Sunraku got to this point from tips and tricks, like, you know, for example, that boss where he learned, oh, this boss has a weak point, you take out these pillars, it gets defeated, and all these little things using his gamer knowledge to get to this point. She's been getting here through sheer will. So, you know, through the Emul and the other bunny rabbit, that she got from third Sia, the third town, all the way to this point to meet up with Sunraku through sheer will of alone, from running all this far because she wants to meet Sunraku. And she faced a colossi. She faced a siege worm, the sky ruler. So she faced one of the bird or flying colossi. So somehow she triggered an event or found an event. So I would really love to see a backstory as far as her, like how, when she got into the game, like one, how she get into it. Because remember, Sunraku picked a character that started in the forest and not in the starting town. So there was, you know, some things he had to learn on his own, but he stumbled upon secret, unique things because he did that. So I wonder, what about her? Did she start off as a ninja character? So this character starts off in a whole different area, and that's how she faced against the Colossi. Like, I really want to know, how did she get to this point? So after this fight, I do hope that they actually spend time to showcase her and how this came about. And that's why even Sunraku's like, you know, had that funny, well, you can't really see his face, but was sweating. They're like, dang, she's kind of crazy in her own way. Yeah, you know, as he said, she's someone that sets a goal, sets their mind to it, and nothing stops them. Even with the fact that she has marks on her face through probably from facing that colossi, which probably means that she can't wear a helmet. If it's the same rules, she probably can't face or wear anything on her face. So thus the reason why the mask is probably to the side, like she can kind of like skirt around it. Like, okay, I still got a helmet buff, but it's not on my face. It's kind of off the side of my face. So there's just so much after learning this. It's like, okay, all right, tell me more about her. Okay, I'm now interested. Now that there's some connection with her and Sunraku, I am now interested. So please explain more about this. All right, I do want to get into the new opening and closing. They look absolutely fire. Just visually, not even the song itself. Visually, they look crazy. But I do want to talk about how, oh my Lord, Reishi, she's going off to activate. Everything's activated, and she's, look at this. This is the start of her unique move. And then of course, Sunraku has a unique move himself, as he says. So it's like, okay, here's the climax in this next episode. There's going to be a lot to reveal. What in the world is this move that she's about to pull off? Like, does it empower the sword and she has, or is it an insta? Like, what is it? Please share. And so learning that Lycagon is a ghost-like character, ethereal character, their body's made of magic and such. So it's like, okay, there's just so much to unlock there that it's, I cannot believe that Sunraku figured that out after just fighting Lycagon twice. And it's like a big, huge secret, because everyone that fights Lycagon tries to fight Lycagon through sheer will, battle, weaponry, all this, not knowing, honestly, you just need, like, I don't know, an exorcist, like someone that does magic against ethereal bodies and not necessarily, you know, physical attacks. So thus physical attacks has probably been, you know, shrugging off against Lycagon. Thus probably the reason why Lycagon's so strong, because they don't do as much damage as the physical ones, which almost everyone sees Lycagon. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do it physically. Even with all those crits they had done, probably didn't hurt a whole lot. So yeah, this is going to get intense next episode. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so this opening is definitely something totally I did not expect. It's like this Japanese rap, and I mean, mixed with a whole lot of voices in the background. Yeah, this whole new arc, if you will, looks like after this whole Lycagon business, which hopefully they beat them, they go against another Colossi, which is the one of the Abyss, which apparently is the one that the developers figured everyone would defeat first, even though that isn't the first one that's been defeated, and maybe not even the second one if things come to pass. So Sunraku still is trying to meet up with the friends from the Nephilim Hollow, which it looks like from the opening and closing, it did show glimpses of what those characters could look like. So I'm like, okay, this might be the way they are, but there looks like there might be some other enemies that they have to face as well. I believe these two characters are the ones from the Nephilim Hollow because they just share so many similarities to them. Like, you know, you got the girl and you got the guy. He kind of looks like the assistant. Like his coat kind of is similar to how it is on the Philium. I did expect her character to have scars on him, but you know, they did say that they have, you know, some levels on them. So the fact that Sunraku has to meet up with them, I really feel like it's these two characters. And the fact they, you know, they show these characters with a smile on their face, so it's like, okay, they shouldn't be enemies. So I throwing out a lead here. I kind of feel like these are the characters that they're going to meet up with in order to learn about the new Colossi that they're going to face in the abyss on this boat or whatever the requirements are. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to one, this Lycagon thing getting done with, and two, what in the world this is about to happen. I'm not going to go through panel by panel like I've done in the past as far as the main theme and speculating on what could be happening here, but I will highlight a few different things like that I saw was pretty interesting. Like here, they're definitely going to be fighting some other people, and it looks like these water creatures, as they are probably going to be on the boat to go for the Colossi, that of course is in water. But if you notice, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you look on the right-hand side in the back, there's someone that's like a, not necessarily samurai, but they have some type of hammer or something that's back there. It's like, oh, they're going to, this is kind of, not necessarily a spoiler, but kind of interesting. Like if the people over here, these two are the ones from the Nephilim Hollow, and then you got the ninja girl from Burp, then who in the world is the one in the background with the devil mask that has this like hammer side something? It's like, okay, there might be a new character that becomes a part of his team. So, I mean, Sunraku's just meeting all these other people. And of course, on this theme song shows so many different characters that it's like, I don't know who's an enemy, who's an ally, and then how does it all intermingle? But Lord knows this is going to be we got a whole nother 12 episodes. Like we've already gone through 12 full, now 13 full episodes thus far of this second season. And there's still more to go and still more to come. That is just like, is it Christmas? Like they just keep throwing all this good stuff at us that is like, please give me more. Now the ending, I will have to say that I'm blown away by how good it is. I love the style that they've done here to make it seem like an old school Final Fantasy, you know, on like old school PlayStation or something. And I mean, they truly are in a game, right? So of course, if they're in a game, you know, we don't have to show the new graphics. Let's show some of the old pixelated graphics. And the song just kind of goes with it. Like, it's just like they're hand in hand. Like the song itself showcasing like reality meshes with gaming and such, and the cutouts that happen with it. Like, it's just so good. Like Shangri-La Frontier has these openings and closings that, you know, I'm surprised how they keep outdoing themselves every time. You know, with the first season had a great opening, the first half and the second half with FZMZ. And then now it's like, okay, we're not going to go with the same band that we did in the first season, which, you know, some anime actually do. It's like the first part, we're going to go with Lisa, you know, and then now we have these new guys that have come around, or ones that I definitely haven't heard before, but I'm definitely now interested in. So, oh my God, and they're just so good. It's almost at levels of Black Clover status here, because for those that don't know, Black Clover openings do not miss. They are all hits. Black Clover is definitely one anime that if you've watched it, every single opening is a banger and definitely outdoes another one. Like it just does not miss, and this getting to this levels of status at this point. So yes, this ending is definitely really good. I was not expecting what style was going to do with the whole digital effects and such and digital cutouts. The song itself, Reality Hurts, really feels I could feel it. Like, you know, even though we may not speak the same language, I can really feel their words and, you know, what they're coming across. But yeah, the digital effects on this is amazing. I just got to say that I'm lauding Shangri-La Frontier. I was not expecting this anime to be this good this day and age. And as another anime that is dealing with games, and I've said this before, it may not be like a death game like SAO, but it's okay. It's like it still is riveting. The fights are still interesting, and you know, someone may not be dying at the end of this. That's okay. That's not a problem. So there's just so much here that is just so good that I'm just waiting to see more of. And kind of like Bufuri, you know, it's entertaining, but this definitely is at another level as far as MC in a game anime. So tell me what you guys think, because you know, am I off base? Am I just stupid here? Because I don't think I'm wrong, but definitely, you know, let me know. But appreciate you guys for being here. If you've been this long, make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed, because we'll definitely be discussing more about this and other anime on the channel, because there's a whole new anime season here in January of 2025, and it's gonna be great. So yes, hit that bell icon, and yes, be notified for more videos coming out in the future. You guys be safe. You take care, Lord willing. I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.